Shoulder cannons.
Have the crates drop something when they die, like a sharp spine, and you can arm the quadrant with the crate.
Well, the crate do use a lot of weapons. They aren't just they don't just attack with their hands. They use weapons and things like that. So
we could do that. We could have some sort of prop that's some sort of like aggressive, like barnacle or some sort of creature that lives down on the lake floor near where the quaggan live, and you have to destroy those, and then a quaggan runs up and picks up a piece of it and runs off, and you have to take enough.
Yeah. Now the quaggan do. We do have them they do make tools and things like that, so it's a little bit crude for them too. So it's one thing to remember is that makeshift weapon thing might be a little crude. I'm wondering, like, could you do something like get weapons from the vigil if that camp is established there?
Escort. Just use some weapons over.
Yeah. So right, this is build the super weapon. There could also be a guy in here who is an escort weapons here thing.
If you can't escort, then you need to steal crate weapons.
We could see if we could get the artists, see if they have time to do a super armored up quaggan.
Iron quaggan.
And basically change them into that once you get them all of that stuff. Oh, iron quaggan, yeah.
Yeah.
A little beacon on the chest playing.
What about quaggan magic?
Quaggan magic would be another thing. They tend to use sort of naturey magic. So again, that shape-shifting thing.
The shape-shifting thing I think works really well in a unique feel.
There's also
here and not elsewhere.
Yeah. If we wanted a way to neutralize Mega Shark, the quaggan, we talked about the quaggan egg thing. The quaggan could grow their own Mega Shark. Or summon, or remember we talked about, remember the idea we talked about earlier, which was summon the quaggan guardian, right? Mm-hmm. You can help them do some sort of, ritual that summoned a quaggan guardian.
Yeah. Or one that would basically turn the
which could be a giant walrus.
Turn the shark into something else, basically. Shrink the shark. A shape-shifting spell that would shrink the shark. Say it 5 times fast.
So, yeah, you know what? You could do that. You could have an escort to escort the quaggan priestess out to there, and she could shrink the shark.
Maybe you could come up with an idea where, like, the quaggan, since they're not really too aggressive, you could have them have a way to, like, stabilize the shark for you, so that you can attack it easier.
Stun the shark.
I mean, I think we're running out of time, so let's pick one of these things. What do we like? So we have various versions of arming them. Do we like arming and training the quaggan to be more effective? I think that includes iron quaggan and bringing over weapons from the vigil and that sort of thing. Who likes that the most? That actually looks like that looks like that's better. Okay, so let's have arming the quaggan be this event.
What about the coordination?
So that's up to the players. So that's the big thing is that we're inherently designing an event, and this is okay because it's a higher level area. We're inherently designing an event where the players are going to have to communicate a little bit in order to pull this off very well. You know, they're going to have to, in general chat, be like, okay, we're doing this, we're doing this. It's a great event for a guild, right? Like you could get a guild together and send one group here, one group here, one group here, that sort of thing. So, these are good things. Again, the variety of having a lot of different things for people to do.
We have a lot of events there already. Do we need the highlight?
I'm not sure. Let's see what we've got. So the High-Lek their villages have been destroyed, what do we do for the High-Lek? Do we just rebuild their villages, and then are there already events to rebuild their villages?
No, I think it's just.
Or did they just do it?
It's a capture and free villages.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a rebuild for them.
Okay.
Oh,
So.
Hold on, there is. Great rebuild highlight. Yes, there is.
Rebuild High-Lek. Okay, so there was already an event to rebuild rebuild the Hylek. So if we wanted to, we could do the really simple thing of just chain that event into this, which would just be rebuild, and then the Hylek will send a force to attack. Yeah, question?
If you said the Hylek are really good with poisons,
Yes.
are they good with any other potions? For example, a potion that would turn the Quaggan into a Hulk.
Okay. A potion that would make the Quaggan angry.
Enraging potions.
Some
Yeah.
Hylek ale that would...
Or give them control over their form.
yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. So we could tie it in. We could have a Quaggan. We could have a Hylek alchemist who you take down, you escort down, or we could even have. He could give you items, and it could be a get the items there, that sort of thing. Okay. Okay. Well, so we have those two things. Who, just in the interest of time, since we're supposed to get out of here soon, who likes the idea of you rebuild the Quaggan villages and then they go down? You go down and help them. Anybody, show of hands. Who likes that? Clearly the loser. Who likes the idea of the potions that help them?
I think the potions are Quaggan.
It is not. We actually could totally do
Well,
that.
so
One of them already exists.
So one of them actually already exists. So I think they both inherently exist. We're just talking about whether we added another one. So, for example, the alchemist probably won't be around until you rebuild the villages. And when you rebuild the village, the alchemist probably comes off and add one of the odds. And then again. So the thing that's really nice about this that you guys can see. So this is our event chain. This will go into the game. Obviously, there may be some changes here and there from some things. We've got a couple nebulous things. We've got a couple, during the process of actually implementing things change. But you guys should recognize this completely when you play the game. The thing that's nice about this, as I said, this is one that requires a lot of player coordination. It also gives us a really hard event, the just retake in the middle for people who want that challenge of just trying to take it without doing all the side stuff. It gives us events that really change the world a lot, right? Like so this is gonna change things drastically. And then the other thing we do, if we destroy the tower, the Hylek will probably eventually rebuild it. We might want to.
So we have that cycle.
We get the hold event and the cycle after that. We were trying to hold that location against the crate, trying to come in and take it back over again.
Yeah.
This looks like an event that might be great for guilds with multiple levels. Like some of the orbiting quests could be lower level for lower level guild members to do and actually participate.
The flow of the map is basically, I'm trying to remember what the level flow of the map is.
50 in the top left, and it goes to 60 in the bottom left. It's pretty linear straight down.
Yeah, so what you would do is, this would probably be a little bit lower. This would probably be the highest level one, to be honest. So, but this is a fairly small area, so it's going to be very similar. The thing that's actually nice about the thing that you're talking about is we have our sidekicking feature. And so people who are different levels will be able to play with each other and do anything that they want to. If they're in a group, you can have anybody in the group, you can basically have everybody in the group sidekick to one of the members of the group. And so so everybody will be able to participate in this no matter what.
We can also kind of artificially create what you're talking about by making these group events or multi-group events in the middle. And even though they could be a level or two lower, it requires a lot more people to do them that way. And the outskirt stuff could actually scale down to one player. So, your guild could split up and one player could go do each one of those, and then your whole guild needs to do the group stuff.
Yeah, with event scaling. So, cool. Anybody else have any? So this is gonna be it. You guys can look forward to playing this when Guild Wars 2 ships.
No Quaggan bombs though, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, but we have made Quaggan bombs.
Yeah,
by giving them potions from the hell.
We'll put that over here.
They've been made Quaggan bombs wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Shrapnel, come on.
More shrapnel. So, yeah.